Why do we sit here being silent, watching our leaders turn into tyrants? Have they forgotten which side they're fighting for? Checks and balances set aside and rule of laws, youths and ours, and Constitution openly ignored. Man, I'm not okay. Think we are being played. Is it time for right and left to join a greater cause? Man, I'm not okay. The rich claim to be victimized just to attack the marginalized. Is 1% really worth more than all the sick and poor? Always preaching about fellowship while planning their dictatorship. Now we've seen how all of this plays out before. Man, I'm not okay. Think we are being played. Time for you and I to join our country's call. Man, I'm not okay. Ever wonder all the mystery, why they whitewash our history, keep dividing is their plan? All in all, such a scam. Algorithm very sly, only used to spread the lies. Politicians know well, hate is simple to upsell. Man, I'm not okay. Think we are being played. Time for you and I to join our country's call.
We are not okay. America is not okay, and we all know that. Former Congressman Joe Walsh, this is the Social Contract with Joe Walsh. Let's figure out how to get okay together. Hey, cut through the crap, get right to the question. You decide, America. You decide, is this what you want America to be? Hey, American people, you decide. Is this what you want America doing? Is this what you want your country doing? I'm just so damn sick of us dancing around the issue. This is on us. Is this what you want your country to be? Lawless thugs roaming our streets, killing innocent people. You decide. You decide. It's really fucking simple. You decide. Is this what you want your country doing? Government-sanctioned murderers. It's long past time beating around the bush. It's long past time being afraid to just speak the truth. ICE, these are government-sanctioned murderers. Not killers, they're murderers. Big difference, big legal difference. They are intentionally killing innocent people. They are murdering people. You decide. Is this what you want your country doing? A 26-year-old Colombian immigrant in this country legally, here on a valid work permit, seeking asylum, a legal process, trying to make fucking sense of our ridiculously complicated immigration system. He was here legally. And the ICE murderers in Maine yesterday shot and killed him. Shot into his vehicle. Here we go. Same old story again. Shot into his vehicle. His wife and his 3-year-old daughter. His 3-year-old daughter in her jammies In the car. We're in the car. Hey, Keith, we got that picture of 26-year-old Joan Sebastian Guerrero. There he is. Look at that face. 26-year-old Colombian immigrant in this country legally. Here on a valid work permit. Seeking asylum. MAGA, that's a legal fucking process. And that 26-year-old was gunned down. A bullet shot through his head while his 3-year-old daughter in her jammies sat in the back seat. Now, again, this, you know what? I'm so fucking sick of this. Yeah, Donald Trump sucks. Donald Trump is everything our founders feared. Donald Trump is a fascist. By the way, this is fascism. Masked, lawless thugs on our streets murdering, targeting and murdering brown and black people. By definition, that's fascism. I'm tired of, I won't stop. I'm tired of yelling about Trump every day, yelling about Stephen Miller every day, yelling about Tom Homan every day, yelling about ICE every day. These idiotic, incompetent, lawless thugs, yelling about them every day. You know what? Again, you decide. America. Simple. Thanks, Keith. You decide. Is this what you want your country doing? Yes or no? Quit fucking avoiding that question. We have government-sanctioned murderers on our streets. Intentionally killing innocent people. No body cameras yesterday in Maine. And they can do it, right? These ICE murderers can do what they want because they got total immunity. They've been told by Stephen Miller, J.D. Vance, Donald Trump, Kristi Noem, Tom Homan. They can do whatever the fuck they want on our streets. None of them. None of them. Alex Preddy's murderer, Renee Good's murderer. That father, the murderer of the father and grandfather down in Houston last week, on and on, 12, 13, some murders by ICE agents, masked federal thugs. They can do what they want. They can kill innocent people because they've been told by J.D. Vance and Stephen Miller and all the rest, they got total immunity. They can do whatever they want. None of them. Renee Good's killer, murderer, Alex Preddy's murderer, none of them have faced accountability. So, of course, they can do whatever the fuck they want on our streets. Again, though, pointing a finger at you, America, me, America. Is this what you want? You want this to be the face of America. Masked thugs targeting and killing brown and black people. He was a 26-year-old asylum seeker. He was not the target of the warrant execution in Maine yesterday. Again, not the target. His wife and 3-year-old daughter were in the car. An ICE SUV purposely struck his car. They then opened fire. By the way, DHS, Department of Homeland Security, issued a statement yesterday saying that the officers, the thugs, the agents shot into the vehicle. They were concerned about public safety. That statement is acknowledging and admitting that they murdered 26-year-old Joan Sebastian Guerrero. Public safety, they're admitting the lives of those agents were not in danger. He had a valid Social Security number. He was here on a valid work permit. He was legally seeking asylum. He was not the target of the warrant execution. ICE attacked him. ICE initiated the violence. ICE then, not wearing body cameras, shot into his automobile. And then there's, again, by the way, broken record. None of these government-sanctioned murderers have faced any accountability. ICE has lied about every single one of these encounters, killings / murders. This video from yesterday, I'll show you here in a second. 26-year-old Joan Sebastian Guerrero. The ICE thugs open the door. Guerrero's lifeless body drops 3 feet to the pavement. And these thugs handcuff him. They drop him to the ground and handcuff him. After they shot and killed him. Keith, play that, can you? They dropped him to the ground and they handcuffed him after they shot and killed him. They dropped him to the ground and they handcuffed him after they shot a bullet through his head. After. That 26-year-old face, that 3-year-old daughter, that 20-second video of these masked, armed thugs dropping his lifeless body to the ground after they shot and killed him, and then fucking handcuffing him after they shot and killed him. That image, those images should be put in front of every single fucking voter come November. A simple question. Is this what you want America doing? Is this what you want your country doing? Is this what you want America to be? His last words in the car after he was shot, as he's bleeding out, he screamed, "I tried to stop." 26-year-old Joan Sebastian Guerrero's last words after a bullet went through his head and he's bleeding out. This young man in front of his wife and his 3-year-old daughter screamed, "I tried to stop." And then he died. And then the thugs opened the door, let his lifeless body drop to the pavement, and then these fuckers handcuffed him. Here's the thing. Back to the top. Not a long show today. Not going to talk about anything else today. And I'll be done in a moment. Where I started. And before I ask the question, again, 2 innocent people killed in the past 2 weeks. In Houston last week, a father-grandfather who'd been in this country for 35 years. For 35 years, he paid taxes. He raised a family. He started a business. He was a major contributing member of his community. He was not the target of ICE's warrant execution outside of Houston. And he was shot and killed sitting in his van. And this week, just yesterday, 26-year-old Colombian immigrant in this country legally on a valid work permit seeking asylum. Bullets fired into his automobile. Shot and killed. You decide. It's on the fucking American people right now. I'm tired of bitching. I'm tired of moaning. I'm tired of pointing fingers at Trump and my former political party. I'm tired of it all. I'm pointing a finger right now at the American people. It's on you. I've said this 1,000 times, right? Thank God for Trump. Trump is so fucking corrupt and lawless and criminal and un-American and dishonest and cruel and ignorant. He's so all of that. He's in our faces every day, every single day, right? Because he's so bad, he's in our faces every fucking day doing bad, cruel, horrible, ignorant, un-American, dishonest, corrupt, lawless stuff. Anti-democratic stuff. Un-American stuff on our streets, in our halls of government every single fucking day. And he therefore is forcing us to decide in real time what kind of a fucking country we want to be. That's because of Trump. Trump's doing this shit every fucking day in our grill every fucking day. He's forcing us to decide. So you know what, America? Fucking decide. Is this what you want your country doing? Shooting and killing 26-year-old immigrants in this country legally? Yes or no? Don't look away. Don't point at a fucking politician. This is on you now, American people. You decide. You get to decide. You have to decide. Your decision will determine what kind of a fucking country we're going to be. And if your answer is no, no, Joe, I don't want this to be the face of America. I don't want to live in a country where masked thugs can roam our streets lawlessly and target brown and black people. No, Joe, I don't want to live in that country. I refuse to live in that kind of a country. No way, no how. No, ain't going to do it, Joe. If your answer is no, then let me tell you something, right? We're always, what can we do? What can I do, Joe? What can we do? What should I do? What do we do, Joe? I don't want to just bitch, moan, and complain every day. If your answer is no to that question, no, I don't want to live in a country where my government murders an immigrant who's been in this country for 35 years. No, Joe, I don't want to be that kind of country. If your answer is no, then let me tell you something. You got a civic duty to do something. If your answer is no, you have a civic duty, a civic obligation to do some shit, to do some stuff as a citizen of this country. Hell, if your answer is yes, that you want immigrants in this country legally shot and killed in their automobiles, if you want immigrants in this country for 35 years, shot and killed, no questions asked in their automobile, if your answer is yes, man, then you keep voting MAGA, keep voting Republican. If your answer is no, you have a civic duty, number one, to vote every Republican, every single Republican out of office in November. If your answer is no, you have a civic duty to vote against every single Republican up and down the ballot in November. Every single one. If your answer is no, you do not want this to be America, then I don't give a damn how much you don't like the Democratic Party. I don't give a damn how worried you might be about Democratic Socialists and they're too woke and they're too elitist, Joe, and oh my God, they're all communist, Joe. I don't give a fuck about any of that. Right now, your government, my government, is murdering people on the streets, and these murderers are going to get off scot-free, right? Nothing matters more now than this. You decide. I don't give a flying fuck what you think about the Democratic Party. If you say no, this is not what you want America to be, you are obligated. You've got a civic duty to vote Democrat every single office, for every single office on the ballot. That's civic duty number one. Come November, you got to vote every single Republican off the ballot. You've got to vote against every single one of them. It doesn't end there. It doesn't stop there. What ICE is doing is going on every single day in this country, everywhere, right? We're so used to 6 months ago, right? Kristi Noem, remember her? They parachuted, 3,500 ICE thugs into Minneapolis. They literally tried to take over, put a siege on an American city. They're not doing that anymore because that really backfired on them in a big fucking way. And the people of Minneapolis rose up to fight back against these ICE murderers. But Tom Homan and ICE, they are every bit as active, big time, all over the country, big time right now. Don't forget that. So civic duty number two, if your answer is no, you have an obligation to inform everybody you know on a regular basis of what ICE is doing, of what these thugs are doing. If your answer is no and you don't want this to be America, you've got an obligation. Once a day, once a week, you got to send a video, you got to send an article, you got to send an image of what ICE is doing to everybody you know, everybody in your family, everybody in your neighborhood, everybody in your book club, everybody in your school group, every parent on your kid's soccer team, you name it. Don't you dare tell me I don't want to get political, Joe. I don't want to. Hey, you're a free fucking citizen for now in this country, and we've got fascists on our streets, right? We've got masked federal thugs targeting and murdering brown and black people. That is by definition fascism. Don't you dare fucking give me, oh, Joe, I don't want to insert politics into my book club. Fuck that. You respectfully and firmly insert politics in front of everybody you know. You have an obligation to inform people. That's your civic duty number two. You have an obligation to inform everybody you know on a regular basis on what ICE is doing, on what they're up to. Civic duty number three, you have an obligation to protest ICE everywhere you can, every chance you get. You have an obligation to film ICE everywhere you go, every chance you get. You have an obligation to legally and lawfully get in their fucking faces, get in the faces of these government-sanctioned murderers. You have, I have, we have an obligation to protest ICE and film ICE wherever we can. That's your obligation as a citizen in this free country. And then finally, I mean, it's happening, right? We have government sanctioned murderers on the streets of America. America. It's not some movie that somebody made about America 10, 20 some years down the road, some dystopian future. No, it's happening on our streets right now. There are masked federal agents, fully armed, who've been told by their superiors, go after brown and black people, do whatever you want to do. You have full immunity. You will never be held accountable. That's happening in this country right now. So, in addition to voting every Republican up and down out of the off the ballot in November, voting against every single Republican in November, in addition to informing everybody you know on a regular basis on what ICE is up to, in addition to protesting and filming ICE whenever and wherever you can, you have a civic duty, a civic obligation to begin to prepare to engage in civil disobedience. That's where this is headed. That's where we are. We've got this going on our streets. We've got the President of the United States who's engaged right now in a full-on assault on our 2026 elections. You and I, free citizens, we have an obligation to prepare to engage in civil disobedience. That means we have an obligation to stop what ICE is doing, stop what Trump is doing, and be prepared to get arrested for what we do outside of voting. Engaging in civil disobedience is the highest power a free citizen has. And you better be prepared to use that power. Because that guy in the White House, that fascist in the White House, that madman in the White House, he ain't going to stop doing what he's doing. He doesn't give a flying fuck about 26-year-old Juan Sebastian Guerrero. He and Tom Homan, man, they understand. I've said this before. I know I'm going on too long, Keith. I promise I'm almost done. The most, forget about Trump. He's an idiot. All he cares about is Trump. He's a sociopath. All he's humanly capable of caring about is Trump. But the people around Trump, the most powerful animating force among the people around Trump, the most powerful animating force in my former political party is white Christian nationalism. They are dead set, man. They are on this road, man, to rid this country of brown and black people. They're not going to stop. They ain't going to stop. Trump's on a mission to steal the 2026 midterms. He's going to do whatever he has to do to fuck up the midterms. ICE is going to keep doing whatever they have to do with blanket full immunity to get brown and black people out of this country. Are you prepared to do whatever you have to do to stop and defeat these fascists? Be prepared to engage in civil disobedience. Hey, Paxos.app, last thing I want to mention. Thank God it's out there. We've had this tool out there since early April, a tool that can be used on any device to help anyone legally, lawfully and practically, in real life situations, fight back against ICE. Thank God we've got it out there. It's been out there for 4+ months now, and every single day, this tool that, again, any immigrant and citizen can free of charge access on their phones, on their devices, when they encounter ICE, when they have a question about ICE, when ICE is fucking pounding on their door, when ICE is trying to stop their vehicle. Paxos is there to help these immigrants and citizens know what to legally, lawfully, and practically do to fight back. We're crowdfunding this tool because we want the American people to own this tool, because we want Trump to come after all the American people. Paxos.app. There it is. Go there. Check it out. Check out this Know Your Rights tool. Check out this Know Your Rights tool. If you like it, share it. Put it in the hands of any immigrant and citizen you know who may need it. Final plea, help us get this Know Your Rights tool into the hands of the millions and millions of immigrants and citizens in this country who need it. That's what we're raising money for most every month, is to maintain and update this tool and to distribute this tool. Every $5, $10, $15, $20, $200 helps get it into the hands of more and more immigrants and citizens in need. It can save an immigrant or a citizen's life. Paxos.app. Paxos.app. Check it out. Go to our GoFundMe page. Give what you can. Shoot me an email about anything that's on your mind, guys. The Social Contract with Joe Walsh at gmail.com. The Social Contract with Joe Walsh at gmail.com. Final plug, my Substack, Social Contract with Joe Walsh.substack.com. Social Contract with Joe Walsh.substack.com. Thanks, Keith. That's my Substack. All of my writing, all of my videos, all of my speaking, all of my podcast, all of my everything is on that Substack. If you're interested, check it out. Enjoy it. Give me your thoughts on it. And if you're really moved, become a subscriber. Thanks. It's Tuesday, I think. Have a good Tuesday. Be brave.
Thank you for listening. Remember to listen, follow, and share The Social Contract with Joe Walsh on Apple, Spotify. Plus, don't forget to subscribe to The Social Contract on Substack. This has been The Social Contract with Joe Walsh.